Hey guys, I am back and today I'm going to be doing the 6th update, I believe. That sounds right. It's been 6 months of my Pan That Face palette for 2022, which if you aren't aware is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked from like October 2018. It wasn't their holiday collection that year. It was a collection that they did to like celebrate going cruelty free, but it was right before holiday, so it was a Christmas gift for me. Anyways, if you haven't been caught up with the series, I'm going to link my playlist down below so you can get all caught up. But other than that, I'm going to show where I was at last month. And this is where I am at this month. So as we can see, I feel like I just filmed this update. Like I feel like I just updated this project pan like last week. I don't know why, my sense of time's a little wonky, but as you can see, again, like as per usual, a little bit of progress on the bronzer. My highlighter pan is like slowly getting bigger. If you look very closely at the blush around the edge, it's starting to, like especially around this corner, it's starting to look like this was where it like looks like it's very close to pan. So I do think that I'm close to pan on this blush shade. And then not really much progress on the Nude Glow shade just because I've been reaching for Mood Flush more. I feel like I had goals for myself. Like I feel like I wanted to like hit pan on the blush or something like that. I can't remember what they were, and I didn't go back and watch my old video because I'm a bad YouTuber. But I feel very, very close to this Mood Flush shade. I feel like pan is like just around the corner. This corner right here is just so close. I also feel like this highlighter is just showing a lot of progress, but I don't know, reaching a point with this palette where I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in a year. I felt pretty good going into it just because of how much use was on it, and my main concern was 2 blushes because it takes me so long to use up a blush. I've never used up 2 blushes in a calendar year. But now, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, I can do this. Look at how much progress is on this. And then sometimes I look at it and go, I have a good amount of progress on this, but I've worked on this. I've like worn this every day or every time I've done my makeup this year in 2022. But I also used it for like 6 straight months in high school and like 6 straight months in my freshman year of college. So because of that, this already has like a year of progress on it and I'm like halfway through. So I don't know. Regardless, I would like to try. But I am starting to feel a little bit uncertain. Thankfully, due to my new Pan That palette rotation, I have more warm tones and cool tones in my palette, no longer just pinky cool tones. So this Nude Glow shade will get more use in the next couple of weeks. I also have a plan for a product that I can roll into my Partners in Cream project that will encourage me to use this more. So I'm hoping to start splitting my use of these two 50-50. A part of me does want to just keep like trucking away at this until I hit pan, but I think the real way that I'm going to start seeing exciting progress is when I start just like using these a lot. I have mixed them together before and it gets kind of just like a neutral pinky blush. It's nice. I've also considered, but I have not tried it yet, mixing the blush and highlighter on my blush brush and applying it that way. I haven't always been the fan of super glowy blushes. I tend to like a matte or a satin blush and then go over it with highlighter, but I would like to try that, especially now that we've got more like kind of summery vibes. The only thing is I haven't been using the bronzers as much because I'm not wearing bronzer today. I have gotten a little bit of sun recently and I don't always feel the need to wear bronzer. So I haven't been wearing it as much. I think my next realistic goal, now that I have pan on both of the bronzer shades, is to use them up. I would like to see some really good progress on these two in the next month, and then I would like to split my time more between the two blushes in the next month. I think those are realistic goals. The highlighter I just use, like I love this highlighter, so it's nothing that I can really force myself to use more or really like use in unique ways unless I'm going to use it as eyeshadow, but I'm doing an eyeshadow project. I don't tend to love using products, like repurposing products when I don't like feel the need to, if that makes sense. Like if there's a lipstick that I don't love as a lipstick but I like as a blush, I'll wear it as a blush. But if there's a lipstick that I like as a lipstick, I'm not going to use it as a blush just to use it up faster when I have blushes that I also love and need to use up. That's kind of my thought process. So in the upcoming month, if I could hit pan on Mood Flush, that would be good. It's got a lot of like bubbles in it, which makes me think again that I am getting closer to pan. I'm not sure at all, but we shall see. I would like to hit pan on this, but that's not going to be a goal I necessarily set. That's just kind of like an ideal. I'm gonna play with Nude Glow more. I want to see some good progress. Like if I could have this like almost completely gone by next update, that would be perfect. And then I'm trying to wear way more at this bottom edge of the highlighter since most of my progress is on this top half. So hopefully we will see some good progress on this in the next month. I'm still really loving it and enjoying it. This is a beautiful palette, and I think if there is an Hourglass palette that you look at and you're like, I love every color of that palette, or every color of that palette works for my skin tone, because I know that they're not the most inclusive brand, then I would say they are definitely kind of an investment. Like this has lasted me so long and I've gotten so much use out of it. I've traveled with it. I've just really loved every bit of it, and I'm not even done yet. And it was expensive, but the cost per use is definitely much lower than some of my other products, I guess is the way I'm trying to say. So we shall see where we go in the next month. I would like to get these bronzers completely used up by the end of summer. That's my kind of main goal with these two. If by the end of the year I just have a little bit of highlighter and a little bit of blush left, I would just continue with this palette into 2023, finish it, and then make it just like a longer Pan That Face palette. So I do realistically think I can get these two bronzers used up in the next 2 months, just because I'm doing my makeup fairly often, so I think that is a real possibility. So that was a lot of rambling about blush. If you are still here, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the support and you coming by. If you would like to see my next update, please make sure to come back in a month to check it out. And that is everything that I have for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you're having an incredible day wherever you are. Thanks, guys.